All right, Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for November 2nd through the 8th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you're new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below because your sign might be different. All right, Taurus, so we got a few things shifting this week. Mars and Venus conjoining right at the beginning of the week, going into your 5th house of self-expression and creativity. So, with this being your ruler, I think that's going to be a big shift. Now, you've already been focusing, I think, on this self-expression, perhaps new beginnings around that, more playful spirit of life, perhaps creation could be romantic, children for some of you who have children in your life. That kind of stuff has been the new beginnings, and now with your ruler going in here, more focus on that. And I think you can enjoy that creative self-expression for about the next month and a half with Venus. And I think you should be quite motivated, in fact, to do those things with Mars as well. So to assert yourself, express yourself, that kind of thing. Now, with Mars going over your ruler right at the beginning, there should be a motivation, there should be a drive, or maybe just a lot of busy sort of energy available for you, active energy. And then later in the week, Venus does go over that north node, signifying life path. So a lot of you are coming to some shifts along your life path this week, towards the end in particular. And it's all about tapping into more of that passion and implementing what really excites you and what you really enjoy in life towards your future. So that's going to be that later part of the week in particular. Could also be shifts in regards to your routine and your health and your diet, which is Venus over that north node. So be open to learning, I think, is going to be the key, and any type of modification, and really approaching our our life path, our passions that may feel a little bit like we don't know exactly where it's headed, where it's going. It's very new to us in this life, but it's certainly for the best and for the future unfoldments. So that's going to be the strongest emphasis for you, Taurans, is going to be that conjunction and then Venus conjoining the north node in the weekend going into next week. Now, within the context of that, Jupiter is going to be opposing up to Chiron all week long. That aspect's going to go exact on Tuesday. And this has been involving your 4th house and your 10th house. So the home and family stuff, your roots, which has been expanding with Jupiter here. And there's been a lot of activity here with Venus and Mars. But your 10th house too. So balancing the home and family with the career, or with the future, with the public life. It's been this constant sort of theme for the past couple months, and by doing that, you'll feel that quite healing, in fact. And Jupiter does rule your 11th house of groups, friends, networking, so maybe some healing taking place there. But I feel like it's going to come across as quite easy, depending on our personal charts, of course. But it's a benefic, so there's opportunities there. And I think the more open you are to networking, to even connecting to the deeper aspects of life, with Jupiter ruling your 8th and balancing the home with the career stuff, I think will be that rejuvenating spirit that you should feel once Tuesday comes around, and then onward after that aspect goes exact. So that's going to be significant in the early part of the week, and then around Thursday and Friday, the sun does sextile up to Pluto. And what's interesting is that the sun is going into your 6th house at this time. So there's new energy going into your routine, your health, your diet, going into maybe the work environment, developing your crafts and skills. That's what the 6th house represents. So a focus here and a shift on that. Could be a busy time for some of you, unfolding slowly now going into this month. And a sextile from Pluto, though, does mean that there is some good change. Maybe there's some change to the routine, the health, the diet, the work environment, and all of that could be very positive. And the sextile is just an opening for that, and it's what we make of it. So with that, also, Mercury is going to be trining up to Neptune, so there is an easy flow of this later part of the week. In fact, maybe regarding that career stuff and the self-expression could be coming across quite easy. Mercury does rule your 2nd house of finances and resources, so flow with that perhaps, and your self-expression. So continuing to express yourself, continuing to tap into that passion, I think is going to be so important with your ruler in that 5th house. But a good support there and a shift into perhaps how to take those passions and implement them into something that's your craft, developing them, developing your self-improvement and all of that, which will only, facilitate and expand these new beginnings relating to this very creative part of your life. So that's the week in a nutshell. The emphasis is going to be that Venus conjoining up to Mars, energy, motivation, drive for self-expression at the beginning of the week. And then as the week tops off, we've got your ruler going over the north node, which is new shifts along your life path, particularly around your self-expression. All right, Taurus, so have a great one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.